guys, welcome to day 2, not day 2, anyway, it's the first day official practice of LZ World Tour. Finally got our tyres and stuff like that, mucked around a little bit with the 8.6 on the alignment. These are the tyres we're going to be running, so should be interesting. Vin Max, China's finest. We're all on China's finest this weekend, which I think is going to be freaking rad, to be honest. Pardon? What did you say? China. Running some China tyres. We're all running China. So even when people have big dick cars like Tess has, Tess got the biggest big dick car here. One of.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. She got one of the biggest big dick cars here. It doesn't matter because we're all on China tyres. So it's going to be really, really good. I'm excited to get out there and have a laugh. Maybe I'll put some shoes on.
They're fireproof.
Alright boys, we're out here for our first practice. I thought I was really clear of the roof. My helmet's actually touching. I'm gonna have to show you guys. The camera's on my helmet at the moment, but I've got this thing on top of my helmet and that's hitting the roof. I can take it off though. It's like a little air vent thing. So I'm gonna be able to rip that off and it should be all good. Other than that, I'm wearing gloves, and with the steering wheel I put on, it's just a perforated leather. Super slippery with the gloves on. So I'm gonna try and sneak in a run without gloves, or just deal with it. I'm gonna see how we feel, but yeah, it's not like super sketchy, not being able to have a ton of grip, but it's not ideal. Don't work. That's about it. The 350Z box. I don't know. See how we go. First lap, A86 Mondello. Apparently she's a 4th gear entry, back to 3rd. Pretty simple. Hopefully. It's definitely a bit slippery. That's definitely not fluid as much as I thought, but otherwise it doesn't feel too bad. Second run, go lads. Have a rip and see what works. Doesn't work. slippery, so I've got to work out what I'm doing there. And then this piece on my helmet, for whatever reason, is there. I guess if you're in a single seater or something, this would make sense, but for what I do forever, I don't need this little thing, and you can see it adds like probably an extra centimeter, and that's what's hitting the roll cage, and it hurts my neck, to be honest. So I'll probably just pull this off and it'll never see the helmet ever again. But I'll still keep it in the bag because maybe I think I'll need something along those lines. Dropped a little bit more tire pressure out of the rear. I think I don't think I mentioned, but we went up to like 60, I went 60 PSI in the front, and then down to 10 PSI rear. Obviously the front's a semis, the rear's a radial, so it's sort of trying to get that balance. Car feels pretty good. It did a little cut on that last run, but I don't think it's, well, hopefully it's nothing to worry about. And do some more laps. Alright, gonna do a tandem with old Farron, or what does he call himself? Farron. I'm gonna do a lead with Jason now. Rough laps. First time in the wet in this car, it doesn't have a lot of car start. I didn't realize that probably the first 2 laps. Third lap in, I basically bus drove the car. So, you know, essentially wheeled it with my hand. You would have seen in that footage there where I literally palm it to get it onto angle. Doing that made it work. I think if it's raining tomorrow a lot, we're gonna lower the back of the car like 1 inch, which will make the tires sit a bit better and will help me get off throttle grip. But other than that, it's all sweet. I'm just like getting my head around the car because it is an 8.6, but it's not an 8.6, if that makes sense. So it's always different. But yeah, I've been kicked off for an apparent oil leak. No oil? No. Push it back a little bit and see if there's any oil under it. Not a fucking drop. No. No, it's what I say. There would have just a bit of oil wash off the bottom of the car. So all good. We'll head back out soon and get some more wet practice because I clearly need it.
lucky day.
Whoa. I just saw up your nose. Hold on. Say it again.
What a lucky day.
Yeah?
One more time just for a good measure.
What a lucky day.
Really didn't film an outro to this one, but this was the end of day 1 of like the official practice of the LZ Fest. It was an absolute nightmare weather-wise. You could tell the car just, the tyres we had, I don't know, they obviously, we're all running Chinese tyres, but I think the ones that the guests had were obviously like not being what do you call it, ungrateful by any means. Like, we're all given tyres, so no complaints there. But in the wet, they were just like some of the iciest tyres I've ever driven on, and that coupled with the steering being tough, I felt so embarrassed, to be honest. I've never spun out so many times in my life. I think I had 3 spin outs, and I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing. So it was kind of disappointing day from a sense of me not feeling like I can really drive the car. When I did get those couple dry laps, like I did get my head around the wet, but then when the car's in the dry, it was an absolute weapon. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, whether we work something out. But anyway, yeah, tune in for the next one, guys. Sorry I've been absent for a while. Just had a lot going on in the background. If you haven't already, guys, lukefink.com. We've got the new merch dropping. We should be shipping that out in the next few days. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Tune in for episode 3 of the island trip. See you next time.